Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 2 of the Scotland campaign on Medieval 2 Total War. Last time we got off to a mixed start. Now I say that because we did take two settlements. We took Inverness and York, but we took them with a disturbingly high loss rate, I would say. We did lose a few men, and you know what? I can't blame the generals. It's probably down to my general incompetence, but that needs to end because we have other places to take. There are more rebel settlements, and you know the English are probably going to get a fancy for York soon. Maybe the Danish will. We never know. So we need to actually consolidate ourselves and actually get a move on and make some good, proper, efficient progress here today. So where shall we start? Well, I think our next target should be Dublin. That would be quite nice. Now, because I think Carnarvon is going to be under English control very soon. If it's not, I mean, let's say theoretically the English fail to take Carnarvon. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not Welsh, so sorry. If they do fail to take it, then I could maybe sweep in and take it. I mean, I do quite like castles just because they're defensible and you can recruit a lot more there. So we'll kind of see. Now these must be the men we were awarded by the Council of Nobles for taking Inverness. Didn't even notice them, but we got a spear militia, town militia, and spear militia. So that's alright. More troops is good. Now we take a closer look at Dublin. You can see it is relatively strong. Peasant archers aren't amazing, but they're alright. The Irish kerns aren't amazing, but they have these geezers, and they're pretty good. Gallo Glaich. Again, I'm not Irish either, so I can't pronounce anything. And they also have a couple of town militia, so they have a decent sized force with actually a couple of pretty decent units, which is slightly worrying, but if we form a big enough army, I think we should be fine. Now, there's a few troops in York, but I want really to use the troops more from Inverness and Edinburgh to go and take that. So I think bringing the faction leader, good old King Malcolm, along with some Highland archers. Let's bring along the militia lads. These geezers can stay inside Edinburgh, so that's an alright start. We might have to hire some mercenaries. It's an investment. The more settlements we get, then, well, the more money we're going to have, okay? More, tax revenue and so on and so forth. So, mercenaries aren't looking amazing. I would quite like some Welsh spearmen or something. Talking of Welsh spearmen, aren't there some in York? There are indeed, along with mercenary crossbowmen. So, mercenary crossbowmen, pretty good. But their recruitment cost is 860. These guys are cheaper. Not amazing, but 7 and 6 is alright. How does that compare to the spear militia and town militia? Slightly better. Slightly better, I would say. But relatively similar, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I think maybe 2 Welsh spearmen would do the job. I know I'm spending a lot of money, but it is worth it, okay? Get those Welsh spearmen in. So King Malcolm is going to be joined by U3. So that's going to be U3 plus King Malcolm's lot. That's already, what, 7 men? 8. Maths is good. 8. Right, I've spent a little bit more money on some military units and all of that. But otherwise, I think we're ready to end the turn pretty much. How much money are we projected to have? Wait a minute. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't know. It's not great either. Right, let's end the turn. And as I say, as long as no big faction comes and attacks us, that's pretty good. I mean, that's all fine by me. So let's see what's going on. End of turn report. We did indeed lose a bit of money, but it's investments. It's all right. Family member. Cool. We got a new one. Construction and recruitment. Right. So first of all, you guys can join up. That's a pretty decent force. Could you bring along anyone? I mean, you could bring along this town militia. Do we really need it? I feel like maybe it's the archers we need more. I think those archers would be quite nice to have, actually. What have we got here? Rebel Navy. Oh, God. Yeah, don't particularly want to fight him. I don't want to lose my only ship. Just come around here for the moment. Try and avoid him. You know what? We've got 2 units of nice cavalry along as well. Let's bring you along here. And then we're going to get the other unit coming along south towards Edinburgh. And then in Edinburgh, you see, you can't quite reach York, which is a little bit frustrating because I don't know if I want to take that risk with my low authority faction leader, but I'm going to anyway because I'm a risk taker. So he's moving towards Ireland, they're moving down towards York. Otherwise, let's just see what recruitment and construction we can do, and I think we're pretty much ready. Okay, so it's a lot of just moving around at the moment, but once we get to Dublin, the excitement will start. Bang, right, the turn has ended. No sight of England so far, they've been pretty passive, which is fine by me, I suppose. If they start off with a little bit on the back foot by their own incompetence, then they're more than welcome to. So we're going to hop across here. Oh, that rebel ship went away, which is good to see actually as well. If you could just come along here, you guys get on the ship, and then could you just be dropped off? Well, we're going to have to hope that rebel ship is gone, because otherwise we're screwed. Okay. Okay. You didn't turncoat yourself, so that's nice. You get inside York just in case the English or Danish, which we don't exactly know what they're doing, but they're going to be around somewhere, get some bad ideas. You just start coming a little bit further south, please, if you wouldn't mind. Inverness, get yourself some communal farming, and there you go, money's pretty much out. But again, like I said, that's an investment for the future. It means the money's going to go up in the long run anyway. So, I mean, again, let's end the turn. I'm pretty much happy with this start. And we're going to be at Dublin in a second. So, end of turn report. We've got a bit more money, which is okay, but my focus is getting over here. So, lads, step on the land. And there is Dublin with their men. The Catholicism is pretty high, which is nice to see, of course. And there's our spy, of course, who probably should start spying on the English. Start coming around here. I want to see what the English are doing. So, you go and put Dublin under siege, and I think we are ready to actually attack. Now, let's have a look at the strength ratio, which hopefully is in our favour. Yeah, it is, by 5-3. So we've got King Malcolm on our side. You can see our men. We've got a variety of spearmen and, you know, militia units. We've got a couple of archers, bit of cavalry. It's a fairly diverse army for this stage of the campaign. And then we have Captain John over here, peasant archers, kerns, geezers I can't pronounce, and town militia. Right, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how we do. And here we are. Now, no walls this time, which is a nice sight to see. In fact, that is pretty decent indeed. And this is, you know, our biggest army. It's pretty much our only decent army. So, this should be alright. Now, you remember what I tried to do in York, which is pin the lads up with spearmen and then get charges from both sides. That's what I'm going to try and do now, but I'm going to execute it a little bit better, I hope. So, let's get the spear militia, which are the stronger of the spear units, to sort of come around here. And then you see, maybe we can get a charge in the side with some of the infantry. That would be nice if we could do that. And then a cavalry charge from the other side. So these guys can be supported by archers. And then if we got a charge with you two coming along this side. Yeah, just sort of hop around here for the moment. I'm going to have this unit of Welsh spearmen just along here as sort of backup. Don't particularly want to use in this battle if I can avoid it. And then the cavalry, which is you three, can come around this side and hopefully get a charge from the other angle. So what I'm going to do, start the battle. Just pause it for a second. So the first things first is moving these guys forward towards the plaza, like so. So they're going to be moving up there. Now we have these two lads who are going to be a nice shock for them at the side. I mean, yeah, they have quite a few men actually, don't they? That is true, and also not a huge amount of entrances to the actual plaza itself. Really, it's only this side, and well, the back we could get a charge in from, admittedly, as well. Let's just have you guys sort of coming up near here, but not too near. Oh, they're the archers though. Don't want to go too near to them. Right, in which case, lads, run down this street and approach from the back, and then the cavalry can charge in from the side over on this path. So the cavalry start running over here, please. Okay, off you go, lads. And hopefully everyone actually runs in the right direction, down the right path this time. That would be beautiful if that happened. But, you know, sometimes you just ask for too much. You see? One of them, you've got the idea. The Welshmen, they know what's up. These guys are not doing what I asked them particularly, which was to come down this street. So what do we got here? We've got town militias. Somebody's coming forward. Let's just stop for a second. What's this? Irish kerns, peasant archers. Well, they're not going to do a lot at all. So if they want to come forward and isolate themselves, they can. The cavalry needs to get down this street relatively quickly. And how far away are the spearmen that are coming up this way? Not too far away, at least. So just keep an eye on them. Yep, guys, if you can really start being quick and heading along here. And I need to keep an eye on these Irish kerns and stuff, who are going to start trying to pepper us with missiles and all of that. So Okay, what have we got here? Spear militia. Look, just charge into them because we're superior. Charge into them as well. What have we got at the back here? Just pause for a second. What have we got here? We've got more spear militia. Yep, come along up here. I'm not actually sure why you weren't moving in the first place. You start coming up. I swear, did we have more units than I accounted for? We must have. I'm an idiot. I really am proving my idiocy this campaign, which is intriguing at the very least. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing around here? Ah, right, okay, geezer. You come around the side here. We'll get a good charge in the back from the cavalry. What is this, actually? This is the heavy infantry, which is the tough guys. The tough lads. Where's the Welshmen? The Welshmen are coming along here. Quick, if you don't mind. Let's just pause it again. What's actually going on over this side? How are we doing against the Irish Kerns? They're eager. We're shaken. Ah, damn. Right. We probably need that cavalry charge in the back, you know. So let's get you coming along nice and quickly and see if you can get a good charge in on the back of them. That would be good. You two start coming along this direction. We need to be super quick now, because things are starting to go a little bit wrong on this side. We have got support though, so start coming up. Highland archers, start firing on them if you've got a shot. You run into the back of them. Good. You, yep, charge into the town militia if you wouldn't mind. Generals come along. Those guys are coming forward. The Irish lads are coming forward. We've got a big old slugging match going there. We've actually trapped the Irish Kerns, who are now shaken. But now there's going to be a charge in the rear here, probably from the Gallo Glaze, whatever they're called. Guys, you need to be a lot quicker. Start running, please, because these guys need support. So you run around the side here, hit them. Somebody's dead. Is that their captain, I hope? I hope that's their captain. I don't really care about the animation for the moment. I need you to charge into there. Right, you charge into the back of them. You are not charging, man. Oh, come on, dude. Now you're in a long slugging match with some town militia, which is not great. You need to be running as well. Come on. Right, they're all in trouble. We need to get into the back of those Gallo Glaze, or whatever they're called. Like so. You... Come on, into the side. How's it going? It's not going too bad so far, but all of you... Guys, all of you need to be running, okay? I'm so bad at clicking buttons, it's unbelievable. Alright? Come on, dude. Big charge into the back. You know what that is. Right. What's going on here? I have no idea. It's a bit of a mess. I have to admit. But we have got these guys wavering and not in a good state. So all of you need to come onto the plaza, start hitting these guys. I clicked too many times. That's my problem. That is definitely my problem. You guys need to focus on the town militia now. And if you guys can get into the back, we can swarm them. They're down to 5, so they're pretty much a non-factor now. It's just these Gallo Glaze. I'm learning some Irish today. Gaelic, is that the language? A noble death. Oops. Prince Edward's dead. Right, yeah. Okay. Probably because he got stuck there for too long. Well, at least the faction leader's not dead. Where is he? Exactly. He's over there. Yep. You see, this is why he shouldn't be in a long slugging match. Get out of there. Get out. I clicked too many times. I'm too excited. Okay, we just need to absolutely swarm them. Now, I think it's pretty much only these guys left as well. The majority of the army is down. So all of you, minus you, on those geezers, please. There we go. Probably not the cavalry. Just get the cavalry out of there, because I want them to be safe for a good charge another day. But everyone else, the spearmen and all that, can just absolutely surround them. And it should be the end. But, yeah, that was a bit of a mess, that battle. Well, I don't know. It wasn't too bad. I've done worse this campaign so far. I've done worse. The plaza is actually ours, incidentally. There's a couple of units left, but not a lot. I mean, I'm just annoyed I've lost a general. But, you know, he'll be replaced by someone else. So it's not the end of the world, I suppose. But there you go. You know, I try and look on the positives of these things. I shouldn't have left him there for so long. I lost track. There was quite a lot going on. We were approaching from too many different angles. I lost track of poor old Prince Edward, who I don't even know who the faction there is now. Probably the... he was Edward Canmore, wasn't he? So it's the other guy. Whoever he's called, he's now the faction there. Anyway, 327 kills to 119. He's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but the fact that we lost a general does kind of take the sparkle off it a little bit. The point is, though, we do have Dublin, which is nice. Probably going to be taken by the Portuguese within like 5 turns, but you know, we'll deal with that then. So So. Dublin is ours, and we will occupy the settlement, please. So there's Dublin. Enemy army routes, good. A noble death, yes, Prince Edward. New faction there, Prince Edmund. I was getting Edward and Edmund. Oh, well, there you go. So yeah, it's Edmund is now the faction. That's why I got confused. But King Malcolm, +3 chivalry, +1 authority, which means that actually, if we have a look at him, he should be pretty chivalrous now. No, he's not even that chivalrous. Right, okay. And he's looking a little bit weak as well. But Dublin is ours, which is nice. I think my next target, I mean, it could be Carnarvon, if that's how you say it. If it's not how you say it, I apologise. Where's my spy? There he is, yeah. I want you to start having a look at Carnarvon. In fact, get the ship over there and we can have a bit of a view of it. Yeah, the English have not arrived as far as I know. The area is not particularly Catholic. So why doesn't my cardinal start coming down there and having a look at that? But if we could take that before the English did, then, well, I'd be quite happy, to be honest. I think that would be all right. And I really want to know how the English are doing, but I don't suppose they're going to let me have some map information. I know this is demanding. I want to see what they would, how many... 6, nah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Decline the proposal. I don't need to know that much. We'll find out. It's fine. So, well, they haven't taken Carnarvon. We can see that. We can see that, which is good. Now, I don't mind that too much. You know, we've taken 3 settlements in 7 turns. It's a pretty decent start. Yeah, I'm not too unhappy. And we're taking the rebel settlements a lot quicker than England are. So we're gaining an empire, which is nice to see. Hopefully, they're having trouble with France or something. You know, that would be nice. Well, they're not having trouble with France. In fact, basically no one's gone to war with anyone. Which I suppose is fine by me. But I would probably rather all the factions start messing each other up while we quietly build an empire in the north. But, you know, it is what it is. Either way, I think we're ready to end the turn. Because we can't physically get to Carnarvon now. And I'm not quite ready to do that, I don't think. So, yeah, we'll do that next turn maybe. Maybe we'll have a slice of Wales. So, in the turn, and we can see absolutely nothing of what is going on, which is a shame, but there we go. Candidate for adoption. Lulac the Balliol. I shouldn't have chosen Scotland. The names are too difficult. Yeah, okay, so Lulac. 3 command, 1 chivalry, decent amount of loyalty, piety, he's a proven commander, drill master, which isn't good for morale, but is good for movement. I mean, I don't like drill master particularly, but we do need generals. I don't like drill master. That -1 morale can screw you over. I will accept you because we've just lost an important general and you're young, but couldn't you have just been a little bit better? Like not be drill mastery, that would have been nice. Money's looking decent though. Mission failed. Well, screw you, Council of Nobles. We did the last mission, so whatever. I think moving out of Dublin would be pretty cool if we could go towards Carnarvon. Yes, that would be nice. Now, yeah, first of all, let's get the spy along there. I mean, I can't see any English. There's this guy that's around. I mean, they have got some pretty decent-sized armies. There is this guy around there. He might be going for Carnarvon as well. That is possible. But if he does, well, he'll have to deal with the might of Scotland. Where's Iceland, by the way? Okay, that's a not important question for the moment. So, let's move some of these guys out then. We have King Malcolm. I would like the Welsh spearman who did a pretty decent job last time. I mean, bear in mind we've got to take walls this time. It's not going to be quite as easy. It's a wooden castle. So let's bring you guys along. I like the look of you. I like the look of you as well. We might have to pick up some mercenaries along the way. You and you, at the very least, come out. Irish kerns aren't amazing. We'll see what's actually in Carnarvon, I think, is probably the best idea. So you come along there. Get on the boat. I wish I could see what's going on. Is it Control T to remove that stuff? It is. Ah, beautiful. Right. Yes, I will put it back in a minute. So that's a fact. If you didn't know that, yeah, Control T gets rid of the annoying signs which can get in the way sometimes. So just step over here for a minute. King Malcolm, mercenaries, crossbowmen. I mean, not hugely amazing in a city or town siege. That's the thing. Now we've got 3, 6, 7 units against 3, 6 units, and we don't know what quality they are because my spy isn't over. And I would quite like to get my spy in the town before I actually attacked it just so we could potentially knock down the gate or, you know, infiltrate the gate. Which you won't be able to do if we put it under siege. Captain Anselm can't physically get there this turn anyway. So I think we can wait a turn, wait for the spy to get in, pray to God, pray to God that he opens the gates. If he doesn't, it's not the end of the world, and maybe we could pick up another unit in the meantime, to be honest. I mean, Dublin can't recruit anything though. Flipping Dublin. Do you know what? Because I'm insecure, I'm actually going to bring that unit of town militia onto this ship, if you wouldn't mind. I mean, I know that's a bit of an ask, yeah. Come on this ship and actually join King Malcolm, just so we have one more unit. So we have one more unit there, which is cool. The ship can just sort of chill around, I don't know, here-ish. And also, what I need to do is bring Lulac the what is a Balliol? Because that's not Lulac of Balliol. That's the Balliol, which sounds like an adjective. Anyway, him and some border horse, probably to York, but they might eventually go to Carnarvon or that kind of area, but just sort of bring you guys. Actually, no, let's bring the factionaire down, Prince Edmund, and the border horse down. Balliol, you can chill in Edinburgh for a while, that's all good. End the turn. England's been pretty passive so far, but the factions do tend to be more passive in Medieval 2 Total War than Rome Total War at the beginning of the game, I've found. So, the Council Nobles, they want us to take Carnarvon. Well, guess what? We're going to take it, so that's good. We're going to be awarded with one of the best units currently available. I think last time it was Spear Militia you gave me, so, okay. I would have liked some Highlanders or something like that, but whatever, you can't get everything in life. We've got 15 turns to take it. Well, we're going to take it a bit quicker than that, hopefully, anyway. So, end return report and construction. Right, first of all, spy. Please, you've got a 50% chance. Please infiltrate it, dude. We actually need you as well, so please don't fail. I love the old animations as well. We've got to watch it. First one of the campaign. Oh, well, that's beautiful. Oh, that is a moving bush. No, don't check it out, man. No, it's just a bush. No. Oh, don't kill him. Oh. Go on, get away. Oh, no. I mean, it was a bloody awful attempt, though. I mean, what was that? I mean, flipping hell. Right, you come over here. I think we've got enough to take Carnarvon. I still don't know what they've got. I should have just left the spy. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Why haven't I got a spy now? Stupid. Right. Yeah, go on. You guys come to Carnarvon as well. That'll be good enough. So you come along here. Forget York for the minute. It's getting an upgrade. That's cool. King Malcolm put Carnarvon under siege, which is good as well. Get yourself. We're gonna need a ram and a couple of siege towers like that. So we still and we can. I mean, look at this. It's mostly longbowmen. So once we get up on the walls, it should be okay. They've got a bit of spearmen. We don't know what else there is. Oh, there's some Welsh spearmen. Go and pick them up. I like Welsh spearmen. You can join the crew. Does that mean that we can actually get... It's still 2 turns it's going to take. You serious? Oh, I don't want to wait 2 turns, but we might have to. Right, we do need to advance the turn one more time. I'm going to do it one more... I have no idea how long this episode is, by the way. But we'll just advance it one more time. And then we'll probably take the Welsh settlement next episode. We'll have a look. So, turn has ended. I mean, we could potentially take it this turn. But... you know, we'll see. Nothing happened at the end turn, which is fine by me. I don't think anyone's at war with anyone still, which is a bit disappointing, really. I like war, okay? That's why I play these stupid games. Not this is a stupid game, this is a brilliant game, but you know what I mean. So, you join King Malcolm, and now we've got a pretty decent force at Carnarvon. It still would take a turn to build you, I don't know. Let's just assault it for a moment and have a look at what they've actually got. So... it's a bunch of archers, peasants, and Welsh spearmen. So we definitely have the stronger army. I mean, it's saying it's pretty close, but you know, we'll look at that in a minute. I am going to take one more turn for Carnarvon because I want to get another siege tower if possible. I'd like to get another 2 siege towers if possible, so go for that. So we're going to maintain the siege, end the turn one more time. There we go. The money's not looking too bad though. I'm pretty happy with that so far. That's not a terribly bad situation. So end turn report, large town ready to upgrade, Edinburgh. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. So, I think we should just pretty much get straight into it. We have all the siege equipment we need. Let's assault it now. And you'll see that the captain of the rebels is called Captain Harry, that's a nice name. So King Malcolm versus Captain Harry. He has 391 men, we have nearly 600, so we have the advantage there. They have a couple of Welsh spearmen which are decent, but we also have a couple of Welsh spearmen, 3 actually, so we have the advantage of that front. They have 3 Welsh longbowmen, which could cause a bit of damage up from the walls, hopefully not too much, and then peasants are pretty much useless. So I think I'm ready to fight this. Let's see how it goes. Relatively similar layout to Inverness, it seems, you know, with the old wooden walls and all that. So that's okay. This looks like a nice place for a siege tower, doesn't it just? An area with no towers at all. Now, it's probably going to be loaded with archers, I am aware of that. But that's quite nice. That is quite nice. And then, where's an area that... I mean, this looks like an area that potentially hasn't got a lot of siege tower action. Maybe we could have a siege tower here. So let's have a siege tower like this over here, and we're also spreading the forces out of the rebels, which is good to see as well. How about you face the right way? That would be a big help if you did that. So you guys can come along here, supported by you and you. You 3 can be like that. Then over, oh, that is the siege tower. Then over this region, as I said, this looks like a nice area. So you come along here. You can be supported. We don't have a huge amount of infantry actually, so I'm going to bring one of these guys. You're going to be the lucky fellow to come and support this siege tower over here, like so. And then the final siege tower, which looks like it's going to be held by Welsh spearmen. Is there a nice area to sort of land over here? Not particularly, if I'm being honest. You know what, we might not need them to hold the siege tower. Just sort of stand here. You can all pile into the same one, hopefully. That would be cool. Then we have the cavalry, which aren't going to be particularly useful at the moment. And then we have a unit of town militia holding the ram. Ah, yeah. With the archers all distracted by these guys, maybe the ram can infiltrate the city and the cavalry could come in. So I'm perfectly happy with that. So let's start the battle. Pause it just for a second so I can see what's going on. Yeah, you see there's not a lot of action over here. There's some Welsh longbowmen over in that direction, but they're probably going to be aiming at the siege tower mostly, I would imagine. So the siege tower can come along over here, supported by you 2, and you 3 combined should be plenty enough to take out one unit of longbowmen, I'm hoping. Then, on the other side, what does it look like over here? It looks like there's nothing, which... Oh, no, wait a minute, there's some Welsh longbowmen again. So, again, these 2 units should be enough. So, charge at the wall there, and again, be supported by the Welsh spearmen who can come along up there as well. Actually, at the gates isn't a huge amount, but I think we can take the walls with relative ease. The peasants and the spearmen, they're stupid putting the spearmen on the ground. I would have preferred them to have done that, so I'm quite happy. So let's just unpause it for a second. We're going to start moving forward. I'm not going to move the ram quite yet because the towers could destroy the ram. Probably would do. And if we can take the walls, we might as well just wait a little bit before we get the cavalry in. That would be good. They are going to try and destroy that siege tower. I hope they don't. I don't think they've got quite enough firepower, literally firepower, to do that. Oh, there are some Welsh spearmen up on this wall as well, so it's going to be 3 versus 2. That's fair enough, but I think it's something we can deal with. Up over here again, I hope they don't destroy that tower. I don't think they will be able to. Oh, that is quite a lot of fire. There's 2 units. I didn't see one of them. Well, we're going to have to hope it doesn't catch on fire. There is a spare one, just in case, at the very least, admittedly. So that's good. Right, so he's up to the tower. You just chill out along here. On the other side, we've got this tower, which did make it to the walls. Although these guys are being fired on, which is not nice. Get out. Just get out of the fire range like that. Literally the firing range. And they're going to get up on the tower. They're going to deal with the Welsh spearmen, hopefully. You guys now need to get up there and deal with the Welsh spearmen as well. And after that, you can. So everyone start piling in the tower. The other side, what's going on? We have you guys who are very slowly making your way up the tower. It needs to be a bit quicker, really. You need to protect yourselves. We've lost too many Welsh spearmen because I wasn't concentrating, basically. So guys, start coming up over there, dealing with those Welsh spearmen. The same for you. Go and do that. Over here, what's going on? This second unit hasn't managed to make its way in yet. We've got Spear Militia versus Welsh Longbowmen. And a couple of... Yeah, we need to get lads over here quickly, actually. Get in the siege tower. Be quick about it. That would be nice for all to see. So these guys are coming over, dealing with the Longbowmen. You're coming up as well. So we've got reinforcements over here, which is nice to see, admittedly. And hopefully in melee, the Welsh Spearmen should be a lot better than the Welsh Longbowmen. The problem is our morale is going to be a bit damaged by the fact they keep insisting on fiery bolts against us. Now, the Welsh longbowman's shaken. We're also shaken, though, but we have got plenty of reinforcements. So, guys, get up here quickly. Start joining the fray, okay? You're doing a good job. The same with you guys. Get up there as soon as you can and start joining the lads in a nice orderly queue. Now, yeah, their fiery bolts are, you know, relatively effective, I would say. They're relatively effective. Now, this side should be going better. They're wavering, but we're also wavering. Come on, you've got plenty of support, okay? You've got plenty of support. Don't screw it up for your friends, alright? Don't screw it up for your friends. Right, a long while later, and these two seem to have backed off, which is cool, but we're going to chase them, or at least follow them up the wall. We can't be allowing that. So all three of you come along like that. I like how you can select multiple units across walls on Medieval 2 Total War. That does seem nice. They've just gone through us, literally over here. What's going on over there? No, chase them off. Oh, it seems like, they surrounded us a little bit, and those guys got scared. Well, spearmen, come on. Come on. Oh, they both routed. Flip. Okay, not too bad, but not great as well. That's annoying. The Welsh longbowmen really held up strongly, which is a bit unfortunate. Those guys are coming down the tower, so we can go and take the tower, start marching in. Well, they're not protecting it anymore, so let's get the ram. Yep, okay, good. Let's get the cavalry coming in. The cav can come in, also supported by... No, not you. Cancel that order, cancel the order. Also by you, who can drop the ram and come in as well. There are still men up there. But it's only peasants. So if they want to fight us on the ground, they're more than welcome to, because we've got now good cavalry and stuff. In fact, what's going on here? We've got Welsh spearmen, Welsh longbowmen, infantry. Start making your way over to them nice and quickly. Cav, start coming around the side here. You're going to get a good charge in from over there. Alright? So that's going to be cool. Just slow it down very, very slightly. Again, town militia, your job is to kill them. These lot aren't too concerning. It's peasants. In fact, you can deal with the peasants. If you can get to them in time, you can go and deal with the peasants. That would be beautiful. So we've only had one unit that's routed so far. We've managed to take the walls without too many losses. Although those bloody arrows. Go away, stupid archers. Just hide around here for the moment. Okay, we need to engage them in melee, which we're about to do. So all the melee infantry, which seems to be going the wrong direction. Guys, what are you doing? Why are you going down that pathway? What possible reason are you going down that pathway for, okay? We need to fight these peasants, alright? They're seriously trying to fire over this building to get to our cavalry. Really? Really, lads? Okay, right. How are the peasants doing of the rebels? They are shaken. I mean, this is a bit ridiculous. Come on. All these men against peasants. What have we got over here? We've got border horse. Okay, yeah, this is the cavalry. They need to come around here. What's going on there? They've got a charge in, I think, but it's only peasants. No, they're Welsh longbowmen that have come in. In fact, maybe the border horse can come in and get a charge in on the side. Or maybe the cav can come around here. Cav, come around here, get a charge in the back of the peasants. They'll be screwed. Although I'm annoyed how well the peasants are doing. That is a little bit frustrating, in fact. You know, all these men against peasants and archers. We should be doing a lot better, I think. But it's not going too badly, admittedly. What have we actually got on the plaza? It's Welsh spearmen. 73, 32. Oh, that's 32 longbowmen, though, yeah. Right, those peasants are wavering. Let's charge into the back of those guys. That is a lot of cavalry. In fact, maybe the generals should not do that. The generals can chill out the back. But the other guys, the border horse, can charge in. The peasants are now broken. Good. Stop for a second. Guys, chill out. Right. Go down the path. The infantry can have the job of charging the Welsh spearmen. Then the cavalry can come around the back. Okay, so Cav, your job is to start running around the back very, very quickly down this street. Okay, so all of these guys are charging the spearmen, hopefully. In fact, if the Cav can kind of come around the side here, particularly the border horse, because I don't want to risk my generals too much until the final moment. So run, if you wouldn't mind. Because I don't want you charging the spearmen. I don't want you charging the spearmen. Get out. Get out. Get out. I don't want you charging the spearmen. Good. Right. How are they doing? The longbowmen are wavering. They're not doing very well at all. There's just remnants of units. I really want them to fight the Welsh spearmen, okay? Get on the spearmen. I don't care about these longbowmen. They're nothing. What are you doing? Get out of there. Get out. Don't fight spearmen. Bad idea. Cav, not good with spearmen. Does not end well for the cavalry. We're charging through. So not you. Not you. Charging through. This unit needs to get out of here. Get out. Walk over there. Bad boy. Bad horse. Whatever you flipping are. Right. Are we now fighting the spearmen? They are indeed fighting some of us at least. So their spears and all that should be pointed in the right direction for a cavalry charge around the back at the very least. So you guys get a charge around the back. Let's hope the new faction heir doesn't die. You've decided to charge in for the third bloody time and I've told you not to, so just go for it now. If you're that keen to die, then just cool, alright? If you're that keen to die, coolio. Good charge into the back has worked fairly well, I think. We can kind of just surround these guys now. This guy charging in should be the final piece of the puzzle, I would hope so anyway. Because they're shaking, they're going down quickly now. We have indeed surrounded them. Let's just speed up a little bit. Their captain dies, not our general, thank goodness. That would not be cool. Yep, enemy general fallen. That will be Prince. That'll be Captain Harry. Prince Harry is a dude from England in the 21st century. And that is it. Yes, 339 kills to 194. Not bad. I'm getting a little bit better. But, you know, it's tough taking walls. It is always a bit of a slugging match. It's always a lot better once I got my cavalry in. But there you go. It took me a little while to get the walls. The fact of the matter is, Carnarvon is ours. Whether I can pronounce it or not, it is indeed ours. So we can stamp our authority on that. And we'll occupy the settlement. Thank you very much. And mission success. We've been awarded 4 units of mailed knights at your capital. Okay, we'll have a look at that. So Edinburgh. Army. Mailed knights. Okay, 10 attack, 14 defense. Good morale. Very, very good. Very, very good. That is beautiful. I think you guys need to start coming down south, maybe. So, why don't... We've got nothing in York, have we? Yeah. Okay. Lulac and you guys, plus probably, if I could get away with it, also the Spear Militia. Although, let's just have it all cavalry. Could you just get to York? Yeah. Guys, go to York for the moment. You might be striking against the English soon. I don't know. We'll see. And then, if I take the Spear Militia out, that's going to be a step too far, isn't it? Well, maybe not, but just stay there for the moment. But we do have Carnarvon, which is very, very nice. And we now kind of need to work out what the next stage is of the master plan. Because the thing is, I don't particularly want to declare war on England because we might get excommunicated, which is a bad idea. I'd rather them declare war on me and then we absolutely smash them up before the Pope can respond with excommunication. We don't know if these territories are rebel. You see, taking Bruges and Antwerp, which I think are the 2 settlements down here, could be a possibility. Could be. Where's our... Oh, we don't have a spy, do we? Oh, the tragedy of it all. Where's our diplomat? Maybe just sort of come down here. I mean, he's got absolutely no view at all, has he? You see, what I am thinking is that sort of like a long-term plan. We could potentially take maybe 1 or 2 of the rebel settlements up here. And then get an alliance with France. And then utterly screw the English over. Now, I might be overexpanding too quickly. But I am an ambitious person. And that is kind of my plan. So we do kind of need to mobilise forces to come over. Now we have a... Do we have a port in... We don't have a port in York, do we? We can't even get one, so that's cool. We'll have to get a cog in Edinburgh, which we can do. We can get a cog. It will cost 500 florins, but it's worth it. Get a cog in Edinburgh, which is going to transport the troops from York to the rebel settlement, and then this cog is going to transport the troops from Carnarvon to those settlements. That's what I'm planning. So, in which case, we need to get King Malcolm. Probably Prince Edmund is going to be needed as well. I would like... The Welsh Spearmen might as well just be merged because I can't retrain them anyway. They're mercenaries, so let's just merge them. You 3, plus you, plus all of you. We might have to pick up some mercenaries on the way, but that's fine. Just step out of Carnarvon for a second. I mean, do we need that much in there? Probably, just in case the English get ideas. And I don't want to take any of those guys. So get on the navy for the moment. Good. And, I mean, admittedly, I would flipping like another ship, just in case the rebels get to us. Let's pray they don't. And we're going to start coming around to France. It's only going to take 2 turns. Well, not France, technically, but the rebel bit, which is now like France, Belgium, in modern day terms. And then we're going to get the guys from York to come down with our nice mailed knights and all that. to come down and hopefully take some rebel settlements. That's kind of what I'm planning. It's ambitious, so no, maybe it's a bit stupid as well, but that's what I'm planning. I think we're probably going to end the turn and see what happens. But yeah, this is an interesting plan. Hopefully it ends up well, and I hope the English don't foil it before we actually get it initiated. So, end turn. Now England, crucially, what do? Nothing. Again, nothing. Which is fine. I mean, as I say, I don't believe anyone's at war with anyone. Lulac de Bliolol, whatever your name is, get yourself a wife. New mission. Build a small chapel in Carnarvon. I think we can probably do that. And if we don't, I think it said that the Pope will hate us. Wait a minute. Yes, so let's not do that. End of term report, we got a bit more money. Trait increase for Edmund. He feels appreciated. Well, that's nice. It's always nice to feel appreciated. And then marriage celebrations, we saw that. That is indeed Lulac de Beliol. And now she is Forvaleth de Beliol. So yeah, cool. None of you guys rebelled or anything stupid like that. Let's get the ship coming along here. Let's get all of you on the ship. And again, hopefully there's no rebels or anyone horrible. Come along here. So this is the army so far that's going to be down to take the rebel settlement. We can also bring along 3 of the knights, plus you with York haters for that. Nope, they'd be cool with it. Good. Come along the ship. Start coming down towards the rebel settlements. Don't, for God's sake, do not do anything to their port, okay? It's a bad idea. Don't blockade their port. You start coming around here, and that is a Moorish navy. Okay, interesting. They're quite a way up. But we're going to hopefully meet around here in a couple of turns with this force plus that force. That's quite a few men. That's quite a few men indeed. So that's good to see. That's good to see. And what I've realised is, first of all, our settlements are very undefended. Second of all, we haven't had a battle in the open field yet, which is interesting, but there we go. I think we've done all the recruitment and construction. Let's end the turn. Hope the Moors don't attack us. That would be impolite, to say at the very least. So, turn is ended, and again, hopefully England don't get any ideas. Moors just moving off, which is fine. You know, the Moors kind of just do their own thing in this game. I don't really know what they do. They should be going for Timbuktu. They're probably not. Coming of age, Alexander Canmore. Ah, interesting. So Alexander Canmore, decent command, not very chivalrous or anything. He's pretty average. And then, yeah, okay. Let's have a look at you on the family tree, actually. You should be the son of Edmund Canmore. So, no, you're not. You're the son of King Malcolm. So, cool. You're the son of King Malcolm. Alliance announced between Sicily and Venice. Doesn't particularly affect us, but interesting. Pretty decent alliance, I would say, actually. That's not a bad idea at all. Right. You guys, I mean, we don't even know these settlements are rebel. I'm assuming they're rebel. Just sort of creep up along here for a minute. Creep up along. Right, that does indicate that it's rebel. So Bruges at the very least is rebel. We don't know about Antwerp. You, again, start creeping along here. So we can see Bruges. I think we should go for Bruges first. And Antwerp is indeed rebel as well. So you can actually make it to Bruges. And you can make it to the land of Bruges. The land of Bruges. Love it. What's actually there? Flemish pikemen, crossbowmen. These are better units, though. These are better units. I would like a view of Antwerp. There we go. Yeah, they're not nothing either, though. Not nothing. What have we got again? We've got this, but not a lot of infantry. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, well, let's be bold and settle on Bruges. So, come along here for a second. Just drop you off. And we've also blockaded their port accidentally. Well done. And then you come along here as well. You guys can combine in a second. You can join up with the Admiral when you can. Now, what mercenaries are available potentially? We've got mercenary spearmen, which are good. I like mercenary spearmen. And then mercenary crossbowmen, which might be useful as well. I do like the crossbowmen. But, you know, money and all that. The spearmen would be quite nice, though. The spearmen would be quite nice. We probably don't need them quite yet, though, because we need to actually put Bruges under siege and combine these two armies. So we'll maybe do that next turn and actually recruit some spearmen, but we might as well not do it now. Now, Carnarvon, they need a small chapel, so we'll go and get that rolling there. And then the Pope will like us. Was there actually any reward associated with that? No, it was just a penalty. So screw you, Pope. So I've been looking at Alexander Canmore, and he is very bad for the unrest. He lacks he lacks justice, which is +2 to unrest, and he also has hard justice. Although, does that add law, though? Oh, it adds law, so actually that's better. But Wait a minute. So he lacks justice, but he has hard justice. Okay, yeah, I suppose that kind of does make sense, actually. But he's not a bad commander. He's a knight fighter, which is quite cool. Born Conqueror, which is pretty badass, if you ask me. Yeah, Born Conqueror. I don't know. I think he should maybe be coming down to York at the very least. Come down to York, because you might be needed there at some point. That would be cool. Right, let's end the turn once more. This is an interesting start to the campaign. Again, not a lot happening, which is fine. But it's sort of like, because there's like an infinite void of shadow here. It's a little bit suspicious that nothing's going on. It's like it's too good to be true. So end of turn report, mission success. Good. Pope, how is our standing with the Pope? Not that amazing, to be honest. You know, but it's okay. It's not terrible, though. What's this going on? Ah, here we go. So, the Byzantines and the Turks are at war. That's not a surprise. And Venice and Hungary at war. Neither of them affect us particularly, at all, really. So that's fine. Hire that unit. Come and attack Bruges. Just maintain it for a second. Malcolm, come and join Lulac. And then that is a pretty decent army that can go and take Bruges. So we have plenty of stuff. So we can go and do all of that. Yeah, that's cool. So we can take Bruges next turn. Or probably next episode as it will work out to be. So let's end the turn one last time. And we'll see what happens. And then we'll end the episode there. So, turn is ended. English, don't do anything. Danish, yep. I suspected this would happen. I suspected it. It's alright. But the Danish are indeed going to attack York. They haven't put it under siege though. So we might be able to recruit a little bit. Which would be nice. Rebel geezer moving around. Oh, is that like a... Yeah, okay. We'll sort about that in a minute. Okay, right. The Danish have landed. Let's first of all have a look at this Danish force. Captain Carl. Town militia. A couple of other things. What have we got actually in York? We got you guys, which I would prefer more. Do you know what? I might fight these guys in the open field. I'll have to see. I know I did get a castle for the nice defense, and then we might fight them out in the open field. I don't know. But yeah, we can't really afford to recruit anything here anyway, so I might do that next episode. That could be quite exciting. And also, well, let's have a look at that rebel for a moment. Who are you exactly? Yeah, heretic. I thought so, but he's not. You know, he's not amazing. So whatever. Diplomat. But there's not really much point talking to the Danish now. They are about to declare war on us. We might as well just go over here and talk to the French. Stupid Danes. Oh well, whatever. That was likely to happen. Just thankfully, English haven't attacked as well. That would have been a bit too much for me to deal with, I think, at this early stage. Priest is coming down, and yeah, we can go and take Bruges next episode. It's relatively even. So knowing my incompetency in taking settlements so far could be interesting. We have more men, but Captain Lancelot, appropriately enough named, that is interesting, has armoured sergeants as well. Oh flip. Okay. Yeah, right, that's going to be interesting. Armoured sergeants, Flemish pikemen, mailed knights. We're going to need all we can muster against Bruges, but it will be a great settlement to take if we can. So, I hope you enjoy that next time, and I'll see you around.